Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Appreciate you guys checking it out. In this video, it's kind of an update to the last video I put out about the Rivermen search for goalie replacements on the open market. As most people know now, Rivermen have added 2 goalies to their roster, and we're going to talk about them, as well as 2 new forwards that the Rivermen have also added to the roster, and we're kind of going to go over them and their stats and their experience with professional hockey. Okay, we're going to first start with the goalie Ashton Abel or Ashton Abel. I'm not quite sure which way it's pronounced, but I'm going to pronounce it the way it's spelled, Abel. So, Ashton Abel, he's out of Boston University, spent 3 years with them primarily as their backup, has 13 games played for him. 9 of them came in his first year with Boston University, and in that year, he went 3-3-2 with the shutout. Goals against average was 3.15 and save percentage 0.891. That's pretty much where he averages, is around 0.89, 891 when it comes to save percentage, pretty much at all levels. He's got a few times where he's been like 0.90 or 0.91, but for the most part it's been 0.890. And so, not horrible, but, not really jumps out at you or blows you away. He's 24 years old. He's 6 foot. They got him listed at 165 pounds. So a smaller frame goalie, but still has height. Like I said, I don't know too much about this kid. I'm assuming that if he does make the team, it's again going to be primarily as a backup role. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how his camp progresses with the Rivermen, but I'm interested in seeing how he performs. The other goalie that we signed a contract with, but he also has an invite to the ECHL for a camp tryout, so we'll have to see how that plays out. But we also signed one of the both Coburn brothers, the goalie, Troy Coburn. He's 25 years old, 6 foot, and 185 pounds, so a little bit bigger frame than Ashton. He has experience at the ECHL and SPHL level. Not a ton of experience, but he does have some experience playing. And I think he's mainly been a backup wherever he's gone, or like a fill-in goalie type of thing. It was basically the case with the teams he was with in the SPHL and ECHL level, really. Like with Marksmen, Knoxville Ice Bears, Pensacola Ice Flyers. Those were the teams he has experience with at the SPHL level. And those were all fill-in roles, kind of, or backup roles type of thing. So, again, he doesn't have full-time starting experience really anywhere. But he has shown great flashes of being a legit number 1 goalie. He did very well with the Fayetteville Marksmen, and I don't think he had a regulation loss recorded, and he started like 4 games with them. So he played very well for Fayetteville. He also played very well for Knoxville Ice Bears and was impressive there. But unfortunately for him, the Knoxville Ice Bears weren't exactly a great team. So, his numbers and stats suffered a little bit because of that. And he really didn't play in Pensacola a whole lot. But, he's got some experience again at the E, but I think the most starts he has is with the Tulsa Oilers. And that was last season. He kind of ended with the Tulsa Oilers, and he had 5 games with them. So, like I said, not a lot of experience, but good experience. And he does have the tools. He does have that it factor to be a legit number one goalie with somebody that has room for him and has the need for a goalie like the Rivermen do. Rivermen have a great team to put in front of him, and they can really let him flourish and develop into that legit number one role. So I think the chances of him starting with the Rivermen are pretty good. But if he wows them up at the ECHL level, he could start there. You just never know. So we'll have to play that one by ear, but I hope to see him start the year with Rivermen. Moving on from the goalies, like I said, we signed his brother as well, Tyler Coburn. Very high hockey IQ and more experienced than his brother Troy. Has a ton of ECHL experience. He's got 128 games played at the ECHL level, 14 goals, 14 assists for 28 points. So he's had success at that level. And he's also played in the SPHL, but only for Fayetteville Marksmen. It's the only team he's played for, and I believe he's only played one season for him. And it was 42 games, 14 goals, 13 assists for 27 points, and he was an assistant captain for him. So, again, a lot of professional hockey experience, 128 games at the ECHL level, 42 games at the SPHL level, and he does have success with goals and putting points on the board. So, he has that competitive spirit, that high hockey IQ, and he's a larger frame. He's 27 years old, plays right wing. He's 6'3", 209 pounds. So he's a bigger kid, can hit hard, and can put the puck in the net. He also has an ECHL camp invite. I think it's more likely Tyler Coburn makes an ECHL team than Troy. But what a treat it would be if him and Troy both start with us at the beginning of the year. Definitely a treat, and I kind of really want that to happen. But again, we'll just have to see how that goes if he accepts a roster spot in the E. And the last guy I want to touch on, new face for the Rivermen. Again, very good experience with professional hockey and at the ECHL level. Carlos Forneris is 29 years old, a forward, 5'9", 165 pounds. He has 64 games played at the ECHL level, 15 goals, 11 assists for 26 points. So pretty good numbers at that level. And again, all games he's played at the SPHL level has been with the Fayetteville Marksmen only. He has 27 games total with them for 10 goals, 22 assists, 32 points. So again, a high hockey IQ guy, very competitive guy, wants to win now, wants to win a championship. He will start the year with us. He doesn't have an ECHL camp invite as far as I know. So I look forward to seeing what he brings to the table with the Rivermen. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Like I said, I didn't want to make too long of a video. I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes, and it looks like I'm going to do that. I'm so excited for this year to start, and I'm excited to see what Troy and Tyler Coburn bring to the table, and if they start with us, and if Ashton Abel makes the team, and I want to see what Forneris can do for us with a full season. So with that, I'll say I'll always keep it Rivermen style, and I'll see you in the next one.